Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
Well done, everybody.
Let's get this started.
That was
Season 1, episode 5, the Working Title
Episode
Podcast.
5.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to read that article, but that's fine.
Well,
Screw it.
It'll be okay.
yeah, I don't.
Because I remember the key points. What's up, everybody?
Oh, hey there. Hey guys, how you doing? Why did we all just go into
I don't
silly
know.
higher voice?
I don't know.
Oh,
It's just like my default.
We just had a moment.
I'm drinking a
It's fair.
Monster Rehab Rojo tea and energy.
So, okay,
It tastes alcoholic.
it tastes alcoholic. I thought when you cracked it, you told me that it was supposed to taste alcoholic.
Is that what I said?
That's
I
what you
supposed
said.
to?
Well, you said supposed to, and I was like, I'm not sure I'm comfortable with this item being sold to children. I don't like it.
Well, I
Or
guess I'm not-
rather minors.
Yeah.
Not necessarily children, minors.
I could see myself. I'm a 20-year-old boy for sure. I could see that.
Yeah, but a
We're into
drink
the-
that's not alcoholic and is trying to taste alcoholic, that's definitely that's a red flag in my book. There's
I don't know if it's supposed to, but that's just my.
Well, I mean,
Okay,
but like,
right.
why would you want a drink that would taste alcoholic even if it didn't have the
I
alcohol?
would never want that.
Alcohol doesn't taste good.
No.
I mean, beer I've come to enjoy. I've learned how to enjoy
I
a
don't
good
enjoy
ale.
beer.
Depends
That's
on
the one
the
I
beer.
don't enjoy the most.
Mm.
well, it all depends on the beer, really.
Well, yeah, of course. It
Come
all
on.
depends on the type of alcohol.
Fair enough.
But I mean, alcohol has a taste. Why would you want to?
If you're not getting any of the benefit and you're just getting the taste, then you're a stupid person. You're just
I mean,
you're a
that's
stupid
what a Juul-
17-year-old
that's what a
drinking
Juul's-
Monster.
That's what a Jules is.
Fair enough. But I
Some people
really,
like it. Alcoholics. I mean,
I
they don't have
don't
a choice.
respect you as a human being. What did you
Why
do?
did you look at me when
Okay,
you said
well,
that?
No. Sorry. I don't respect you as a
This is a
human being
Freudian
if you're
slip.
drinking alcohol just for the taste. Senior, what did you do that made us be able to hear ourselves? Because it's kind of distracting. I like being. able
you
to
guys
hear.
can turn down on your ears.
But it used to be we could only hear you and not each other, other than through the earphones. It doesn't matter. Anyway,
Is it really annoying? I
It's-
don't know. I have no idea what I did differently.
doesn't matter.
Well,
Doesn't-
we'll
get
handle
used
it.
to
We'll
get
deal
used to
with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great job, producer.
Hey.
Hey.
This is.
Well, I mean,
episode
great
fucking
job.
5.
People
Yeah,
that told
exactly.
me
Five.
after
What?
we started the show. I mean,
Yeah, we're in
See,
the thick of it.
Here's the thing. The problem is
Ooh,
that
what
we're
about
going to be
this?
stepping over you
Better?
a lot because since we can hear ourselves while you are talking also, if we're talking, we're just not going to be able to hear you as well. So,
well, actually, you know what? That'll make us do a better job of not stepping on each other. Period.
I
Maybe.
suppose, I guess if we hear like a little bit of underlying tone, we'll be able to literally hear it and be like, oh, sorry. But it's neither here nor there.
Oh my
That's not a
God.
problem you viewers have. That's
Is
just...
this what Helen Keller felt like?
No.
No.
Because she couldn't hear or see anything. But there is that funny
You just
YouTube
said
clip
tone.
where the actress walks off the stage because she's pretending to be blind too hard. That's funny stuff.
Yeah. Oh, can you believe this? YouTube is giving me shit about episode 3, saying that I need to prove that it's mine somehow. That it's our fucking show. Like we just made it. The music is made. Like we made that too.
Wait,
Just those fuckers. I don't like YouTube.
They have no trouble with the other episodes. They just need to YouTube.
Yeah,
episode
I
3.
don't know. Yeah, that's what it seemed like. There was problems with it.
we
Did
we bootleg episode 3
no,
from
we
ourselves?
didn't. But you know what? I mean, if people are choosing to view it, quote unquote, view it that way, just go to Vimeo instead. Vimeo doesn't even have ads. I like Vimeo a lot more
Yeah.
because YouTube is
Oh.
so fucking corporate now.
Vimeo-
Senior, just move the mic, the talkback mic. Yeah, right next to the recording mic.
Okay.
There we go. Now we'll be able to hear you.
The Vimeo, though, it's just so much less widely known and used. So that's the only problem there with Vimeo
Yeah,
that I know of.
True.
Unfortunately, it's nice though.
Yeah, Vimeo v.
I mean, it's just
YouTube.
isn't it younger? Like substantially younger.
It is. Oh,
Yeah.
incredibly so. It also has. It's interesting. It's younger, but it has like a higher, I guess I don't know, class
Right.
to it.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
it's like elevated.
it's
higher-
it's like an elegant YouTube, if you will.
Yes,
Mm.
elegant.
Oh, okay. So that article that I looked up, I mean, it was just a little interesting thing. It was actually about the whole concept of the end of days Mayan calendar thing.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, they discovered that it's not end of days at all.
Oh.
I guess the way they do it in their, and I'm gonna have to remember this. It's like Bokotu or Bonkontu, like it means like a 400 year span of time.
There's cycles.
Yeah, they're cycles, and
It's the end. The 2012 is the end of a cycle.
Right.
No one really knew. It just stopped.
But they were saying they thought it stopped at this time, but they found out that like there's several more of them. That are like it goes on for some ridiculous number. And I guess what's significant about December 21st, 2012, is something, but it's not end of days. It's just a change or something like that.
Yeah, it's the renewal of a cycle.
They said the end of days thing came from the Catholic missionaries.
Yeah.
Which is that's a crazy thing. That whole concept, it's called eschatology. I looked it up. It's the idea of like the angels and demons and the
Senior, yeah. Excellent subject. Though I will say I've done a lot of research in this because at my high school there was a senior speech. And it was an opportunity where you stood up in front of the entire high school, which was only about 250 kids, and you had 7 to 9 minutes to speak about whatever you wanted. And I did mine on the end of the world. More specifically, a guidebook on how to survive 2012.
Right.
So, like eschatology, the Mayan calendar, all that stuff. Very interesting stuff, but it's also
flawed based off
Flawed.
of our calendar.
Yes, there's also the issue of, well, do they count for leap years, things like that?
They didn't.
Dates, you know, and all the theories that they sort of use are backed up by themselves. The way I wrote the speech actually is sort of fun, is I listed all of the different ways that we have come up with for a hypothetical end of the world. And of course, you know, there was the religious, Rastafarianism, apocalyptic. It's actually not very nice, and I would not recommend that one as the ending scenario.
Wait, so there's like many cultures that have the same type of
many
end of days?
cultures. You know, Nordic, Greek, Egyptian.
It's crazy that they all have that.
Well, they all have their own different
right, but
end of
it's
days.
the same story.
It's not the same story. Things
but
will end differently.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the
There's
various
always an ending.
biblical flooding stories that all these cultures have. It's the
Well,
same
that's-
story. It's a giant flood. So.
That's different though.
That's
That's history that has already occurred. That was
Right, this is the
prehistory of all of those civilizations. There are common themes of like flood stories for
But all these prophecies are essentially the same. The end of days, no?
Well, no. This end of days and like the floods you're talking about. There are. I agree. You're right that there are flood myths in so
Egyptian,
many just almost
Nordic,
prehistory. Any like myths and mythologies we have
Babylonian.
flood stories contained within them. The Bible included.
Right.
It's just the end of days has always been displayed slightly differently, be it the coming of Quetzalcoatl or it's going to be like
Ragnarok.
angels, Ragnarok, it's going to
Judgment
be
Day.
angels and demons, Judgment Day. You know, it's different across all the different cultures, but the beginnings are the same, which is interesting.
Well, actually, the way I thought about the concept of religion and its timelines for a while, and I thought this was interesting. Imagine it sort of like a tree, where the roots are very spread out. Every single religion has their own unique like beginning, i.e., Gaia, Titans. You know, the way the Egyptian gods were formed. There was none, and then there was God, and He said, "Let there be light." You know, etc. Insert here, even science they're all roots.
Right.
And then you get up into this timeline, the historical recorded era, and the roots begin to join together, and you have this trunk, and the trunk is the same, and that's basically when you're alive. You can't really fuck up religion while you're alive. Everybody's experiencing the same thing. But then you get sort of towards the end of the timeline, and you begin to split, i.e. the branches and the trees and the leaves, and that's sort of like the end of days concept scenario. What is to come? What is the future?
Right.
So that was always sort of the way that I looked at it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's amazing to me. I mean, how old is Earth? Isn't it like 13 billion, something like that?
Ooh, no.
I don't have a fixed number on it. I'm not even gonna try.
But I remember, like, I've been
Wasn't the universe like,
Well, we don't.
I don't know, something billion, 20 billion?
We have a
years old?
date
I
for the
don't know.
universe.
I don't have any kind of fixed number on the universe. I'm not.
It was either 14 million years old or 14 billion years old.
It's
I
in the
think-
billions.
Earth? I'm talking about Earth.
Earth.
Billions.
Yes.
Billions of years.
Yes.
When were the first people? Or like
I
hominid
believe
type?
it was
It was
100,000, 200,000 years ago.
It was less than a million years ago.
No, wait, no.
Wasn't it like 500,000 or something like that?
Well, there was that one movie,
Hang on.
10,000 BC, so that was
10,000 years
10,200.
ago.
That was 12,000 years
Okay.
ago. That's
So
what
let's just
that
say
movie
50. Do
says.
you want to say 50?
Oh,
50?
right.
Sure.
100?
let's
Whatever
go
you
with-
want to say.
No, I'm pretty sure it's much higher than that.
I
don't
don't
think
think,
it's-
humans are that recent of a creation.
I think we're
Yeah.
relatively
But
recent.
it's was it like if you I always remember this in my biology classroom. You'd always watch this one movie, and it was if you shrunk the entire Earth's timeline into 1 hour, and it showed you this clock, and like it took you around. I mean, life appeared in the last 15 minutes or something, or even less, and then it would go like, and then in the last half second, that's where we appeared.
Right.
So like in comparison to us and the Earth's timeline, we are very, very new.
Okay, that's what I was.
When I
That was
was-
the point I was trying to make.
Yes.
When-
And to me, it's just like, how can we really account for all that time? You know what I mean? Like, pre-people. I mean, what are we drawing from?
Oh, we don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like, come on.
So, I mean, who's to say
I
that
saw
there
this-
couldn't have been human being types that were wiped completely extinct 5 million years ago?
5 million. That'd be pretty easy.
Why?
why?
Just
I mean, well, with archaeology and that
But
type
I'm
of
saying,
thing, we can
doesn't
go
even
back to
archaeology-
200, 300 million years.
archaeology could take us back that far.
Yeah,
Because
easy.
it's my impression that a certain span of time, there's no trace of anything left.
Paleontology. Sorry, not archaeology.
Okay.
Dr. Falconer,
Paleontology
please
is
forgive
bones,
me.
specifically.
Yeah. Paleontology, study of fossils. That will take you as far back as the Precambrian era,
That's another.
which is like 300 million years ago plus.
I don't know. It just, I'm wondering like what percentage could possibly be hearsay of just like this is really what we think, studied it in school, and until someone
Everything
proves
is
us
this
wrong.
as well. I mean, well, the reason why I know that is because I've spent, like, of course, you learned it in class, and then I was lucky enough to go on an archaeological dig to Cyprus.
Greece.
This past summer, yeah.
Whoa.
Well,
Whoa.
the island of
Cyprus.
Greece that wants to be Greece, but
That's-
is actually its
Sorry,
own
you know
country.
what I mean.
It wants to be Greece? I thought it was
About 2/3 of it does,
But doesn't the other like?
and then the other third
want
wants to be
Turkey?
part of Turkey. Yeah.
So none of the country wants to be its own country. It just
It's a
wants
stalemate.
to be
Yeah.
Hmm.
a silliness.
Yeah, that's Cyprus for you. But
Anyway.
anyways, I went on an archaeological dig, and it was pre-Stone Age, so 4,000, 5,000 years ago. Interesting stuff, but it wasn't like 3 million
Yeah.
years ago, whatever. But it was interesting because I did sort of get a baptism through fire of archaeology and relearning all my stuff, and of course that sort of makes you interested in it, and you go back and you look over through some things and facts.
I feel like I had a similar experience when I was much younger, and I can't even place it. But I remember it was some type of concept where like this is what archaeology is, and they gave us like brushes, and there was like I remember sand, and we were brushing, and it was just like I was so engaged back then. But thinking about it now, like what, like let's let some fucking third graders or second graders like. Yeah, they're gonna find something new here. Like I don't even remember where I was. Like it could have been a fucking sandbox. But that's weird.
I mean, that's what you do in archaeology.
Yeah. But it must have been a class or something or a field trip.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
No, that was.
Who knows?
Yeah. They got us to do a whole bunch of shit back in the day.
Oh, by the way, I listened to Kevin Smith's Smodcast. It's pretty good. Whatever. The one thing he talked, because we were talking about Aquaman,
Yeah.
and he was talking about Aquaman. Jake, do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay, but like he was talking about Aquaman, and because he was talking about a Justice League movie, right? Which is going to be the next step. Would kind of make sense, like Warner Brothers reply to the Avengers and what Marvel's doing. And Aquaman could be like the comedic relief in the Justice League movie that would like he has no actual like important role. His whole thing, and he's like a bro. He's like a surfer dude. He's like, so what should I do, Batman? And he's like, I just thought that idea would be great. Like you almost like the Captain America kind of like making fun of him. Isn't that a great idea? Like a super bro.
Super bro?
Like,
Can we make that movie?
That would be funny, but I also
I'll just
think
watch
if
the
you're
ocean, man.
If you're gonna make him like, if you're gonna make him just like this comic relief element, you might as well make him like this kind of effeminate, not really useful at all.
I don't know if you have to go that far, but
that's the image almost everyone has of him. Like anyone that really is into superheroes, kind of. Well, all right, not anyone, but I think most people that like recognize superheroes' abilities, they see Aquaman as like a weaker link in the chain of superheroes.
You need to find until their invisible jet crashes into the ocean, right?
That's Wonder Woman's invisible
Whatever.
jet.
I don't care.
Mr. Guy.
Wow.
But, I'm sorry, I do care. Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. Just the concept of it just to me could be very funny. Like you need to find a blonde actor who can do a Keanu Reeves impression playing Aquaman. Boom. That would be so. I think as an update it would work.
What we need is like a younger version of the guy that was Bill in Bill and Ted's.
You're talking about was Bill Keanu Reeves?
What? I think Ted was. Wait, I don't
Maybe,
remember.
yeah.
Well, one was Keanu Reeves, the other one was the blonde guy, so we just need the blonde guy.
Or a blonde Keanu Reeves type with shorter hair to look like a
Aquaman. Yeah, that would be good. Except I always remember there was this other version of Aquaman where he has like this long flowing mane of hair.
I remember. He's got a trident and he's like, ah.
He's got a trident? The
one
I remember
was from
like the Justice League, and he had like
the
a
illustrated.
Hook hand. No, it was like a hook hand.
Oh
man.
yeah,
it's crazy.
I remember in the cartoons. He was like this angry, looked like a fish but wasn't guy.
Yeah, he what are his colors? Like green and yellow.
Are you not talking about Nador?
Are his colors green and yellow?
It's like orange up. He's like an orange scaly.
I just remember like he'd open his mouth and then those like white rings would come out like doo 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 doo.
Yeah.
The animals would go
it's like we're coming, Aquaman, we're coming. We'll help because we breathe water, so we're so helpful for all of your land problems.
Yeah.
Not.
Aquaman spin-off movie.
Here's something I've become attuned to as I've been doing it all day is
masturbating.
Well,
how?
Good guess. Well, only in your batch of the pasta, but no, I was cooking all day.
Oh shit!
Ha ha ha.
I mean, if it's bolognese, I might just take the hit.
Yeah,
I've been looking forward to bolognese all semester.
But yeah, I was cooking all day, and I was thinking about it on the walk over, and I decided I think cooking is one of the best forms of just creative expression.
Cooking?
I mean, because
cooking is an art.
It's one of it's the only art form that deals with taste.
Yeah.
There's so many forms that deal with the
that's
eyes and with the ears.
So true.
There aren't many that deal with smells, but I mean, taste is such like
cooking is also smells, I would say. Taste and smell.
Well played,
there
sir.
You go.
So it's like it's a combination of the two. It's the smell and the taste together.
Would it be
brilliant?
While also with a look to it.
Would it be satisfying to either one of you to have someone like you make your art and then someone eats it? Like that would be kind of the one.
And someone
eats it.
What's it? Eats it.
Like if somebody ate my movie.
Well, I mean, if you're a chef, someone's eating your art.
Oh,
I mean, is that like a satisfying or is it kind of like, wow,
so
that
they're
fillet was
experiencing
beautiful and now it's gone?
Well, I think
it's not about the presentation; it's about the taste.
Well,
it's about the satisfaction you bring.
I mean, but like the true enjoyment for the food comes from
the taste. True.
The taste.
But I think it's more that it's like you've created this combination of flavors. You know what it tastes like, and you gain joy not from making it so much as sharing it with others and knowing that they enjoy the taste.
Think about it like a theater performance. Every performance is different. And if you're going to cook a meal, every time it's a little bit different. And they're only going to experience that specific meal once, but you can redo the performance and you can redo the dish.
Yeah. That's pretty good. I like that.
Thank you. I was just going off of your analysis. You never have food that sounds good, though.
Oh, come on.
Wait, what about like bubbling?
Bacon?
Yeah, there you go. The
You're
frying
just
sound.
making bacon, and you're
But I mean,
telling me
like-
that doesn't sound good. Tell me that doesn't sound good.
You're right. I'm really hungry now because you made me think of bacon.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Don't worry, boys. We got some special
Okay.
pasta coming up later tonight.
Yeah.
We only got, I don't know,
Mitch is
hour
making
and
us
a half.
pasta. That's
I
great.
helped.
Thank you.
I helped make some
Yeah.
pasta. It was delicious.
Sounds
You will enjoy
good
it.
to me.
4 pounds of meat.
Oh, hell yes.
It's 4 pounds of meat going to each batch of the sauce.
Oh, man.
Oh, is that not a delicious concept?
That is a meaty pasta.
What should I do, Batman?
What?
I'll
Maybe
scour
you
the
should-
forums, dude.
I'll
Keep our
check
PR
the
intact.
supercomputer, bro. Wait, the files are
They
inside
could give
the
Aquaman
computer?
a surfboard. A surfboard. Like a
So-
silver
Why are we
surfer.
still talking about
Sorry.
Aquaman?
I just want to snap back to it.
He just likes Aquaman. He's
I
an
like
under-
Scott Rummel.
He's
yeah.
an underground
Well, I don't know who the
Aquaman
fuck that
supporter.
is. You all know who. Oh, okay. Scott Rummel, the actor, right?
Yeah, he's the
I'm
voice
learning.
actor for Aquaman.
Yeah.
No one cares still.
Exactly. Still
Still
no
don't-
one cares.
I guess he's
again,
Jake's the
sorry,
voice of the
Scott.
people, I guess.
Rummel?
It's nothing against Scott Rummel. It's just the character of Aquaman.
It's just the
You know?
least popular superhero.
Yeah.
The-
But he's popular because he's the least popular. You know, it's not like Ant-Man, who has an actual power, but just no one really... Ant-Man? They're making an Ant-Man
Yes.
movie.
Oh, awesome. The video stopped and I have no idea when. I'm glad that I can rely on Dodge. So, it stopped at 22. I think it just stopped recently. So, restarting.
Folks, you know,
Wow.
Dodge or Marionette Studio,
fucked up.
Dodge College of Film and
Do a
Media Arts.
Media Arts
Yeah.
can definitely be trusted with the quality of our podcast.
Yeah.
No,
We blame the schools.
No, we don't blame them. We believe in them. We know that they will deliver the finest quality and they won't cut out randomly on us.
Can we do, that's what I like with my Zoom. I like my Zoom for that.
The
The one that you forgot.
reliability.
Yeah, that would be a great advertiser. Zoom. Or like audio equipment, that would make sense. Can we do
The
a quick
one that
like
you
1, 2,
forgot?
3? Just,
Sure.
yeah, just because I might have to deal
So
with this.
Oh, we're
sync.
syncing?
1,
2,
3,
1,
2.
3.
just.
God, that's just gonna fuck me over later when I have to put this shit together.
Well.
Anyway, maybe it was like a sleep issue. Anyway, we're back. Sorry, we just skipped out on you. Shit fucking happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit happens.
What can
Yeah.
you say?
I had this epiphany today a little bit.
Oh,
I
yeah?
don't know if it's an epiphany, but it's the future speculation. And I realized that okay, you remember like iRobot, the concept of like butlers that are robots?
The
Yeah.
greatest movie ever.
Yeah, right.
you
I
know.
think I don't want to go to iRobot, but like I can imagine that there's going to be a moment where we're going to have these like robots that look very like real, but not like a little off. You know what I mean? Like if you were to break into a house, you would think that was a person, and you would go, "Oh shit," you would leave. But they're not. Like if you look closely, you can see it's a robot.
It would be the uncanny valley at that
So we're going to have these like assistants for us, and they'll be super affordable. Everyone will have them. But I realized that once you have robots that look like people to do things for you that are like subservient, the next step after that is going to be robots that look like people that you could fuck.
Yeah.
And listen, and they're going to have like the best vaginas because it's not going to be that God makes it. It's going to be that science perfected it. Everyone will have it, and it'll just be like a normal thing. It'll be like your partner in your relationship won't even have to satisfy you sexually because, hey, no one will be able to beat a robot. And people will be able to like upload programs and shit and different like scripts. I feel like this is going to happen.
I
It
feel
will
like
have
that is
to.
the randomest fucking epiphany.
It was pretty random. I mean, I don't even...
I mean, love droids. Like,
Love
that's what I'm
droids.
going to
Is that
call
what
them
it's
right now.
called?
Love droids.
love
Pretty
bots.
solid name.
Thank you. Yeah.
Love
Market it. We should copyright that name right now so that when they
should.
try to launch a campaign, they have to pay me.
They would just
Um,
call it something else at that point.
Love Droids is a great name, dude.
Love Bots is pretty catchy, also.
Well, we should grab both of them.
We should.
Working Title Podcast spent all their money on acquiring the domain names of Love Droid and Love Bot.
Working Title Podcast had money?
Oh, yeah, right. Never mind.
Anyway.
No, see, the thing about, for me, is the whole concept of having very humanoid robots. It's a great idea and everything, but, like, when you think about it, machines are made for, I don't know if this is a word, but usability. You know, if a car needs to be aerodynamic...
Utility, yeah, I see what you're
it's
saying.
gonna be shaped aerodynamically.
Right.
A Hummer is shaped the way it is because it can carry shit.
Yeah.
If you're... You know, and to once again reference the fact that I watch a fuck ton of anime, you won't have war machines that look like giant humans because war machines that look like giant humans don't move as quickly and as well as, you know, tanks and armored vehicles like that.
Robots.
And like airplanes.
What does that have to do with sex spots?
I'm just saying that we probably won't get to that stage. We'll probably just stick to the fleshlight things.
Fleshlight things.
Hey man, it's simple. It's
Yeah, but wouldn't you
smaller.
want
Why would you
wouldn't
Exactly.
you want something like that with
Yeah.
a body attached to it?
I mean...
With, like, amazing breasts and ass and, like, skin and it's, like, body temperature,
Well,
too?
that's just an android.
Sure.
I see, I don't
Android
even-
18 was pretty
Isn't a
high.
cyborg... What's the
She
difference between
was.
a cyborg and an android?
Hmm?
What's the difference between a cyborg and an
Cyborg
android?
is mostly human. It's like a combination of a
Oh,
human
okay.
being that has like
Okay.
bionic parts attached to them, whereas an android is a completely animatronic being that has
Skin
the
coat.
outward
Appearance.
appearance of a human being.
I love that. Outward appearance of a human being.
Thank you.
That's like the best definition for them, though.
It's true.
But yes,
Speaking of Cyborg, Teen Titans was a fun show. That's
Teen
all.
Titans was a great show.
That's good stuff.
I was a fan.
I remember it. I
Starfire
remember
was
Jackie
cute.
Chan Adventures.
Starfire was Raven.
Raven
was
was dark
mysteriously
and brooding
hot.
and emo and kind of hot. Yeah.
She was babe, man.
I have no recollection of this show.
You know, it was Robin was the leader of a group of superheroes. It was
What?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
Robin,
teenage-
Beast Boy, Cyborg, Raven, and Starfire.
Damn.
Teenage Robin is actually leading other people. Yeah, right. Come
Yeah.
on.
I liked Jackie Chan Adventures and Static Shock.
Jackie Chan Adventures.
Okay, Jackie
was
Chan
great.
Adventures was.
Static Shock.
What?
I remember that.
I wouldn't
now.
mind that movie. Static Shock
Oh
movie.
man, I remember this show now. He was cool.
Hiya, Jackie, Uncle.
I was trying to
One
figure out.
more thing.
If you're going to engage the rabbit talisman, they have very much a speeder. And then whenever
One
he's...
more
Hey,
thing.
it's not racism because that's what he sounds
Uncle
like
sounds
in the show.
like.
Also, whenever he's like fixing like the voodoo magic,
Ooh,
he's just like
he's
he's hopping on that one leg. It's great.
Yeah, I mean they're racist in and of themselves. I
It's
guess.
Jackie Chan Adventures.
Jackie
I'm
Chan's-
sorry, Uncle sounded like that.
Oh, I love that. I like the show.
Jackie.
Static Shock was cool to me too, but I didn't really like. What's the difference between the static and the electricity? Like it was
What?
It's,
like he gets to manipulate. Like you know what I'm saying?
he just went off of static just because it's like a
So it's really just
cutesy
electricity.
teenage name. Honestly, I think that was the big
Yeah.
reason he went with Static Shock rather than like Electro Boy.
Well, I thought it had something to do with the fact that he could like make metal objects float and stuff. You know what I mean? Like he could charge it, and then he rode
Maybe.
a garbage can lid.
It's true, he did. I guess that's what it
That
was.
Now
was
that I
pretty
think about it, that was
fucking
such a
cool.
ghetto superhero.
Yeah. Hey man, other than Falcon, name one other black superhero. Falcon and Static Shock and
Nick Fury.
Nick Fury, maybe.
Nick Fury is a super.
Black Panther, maybe.
What if Static Shock just like walked, and then he had like 4 like rims of an El Camino just like moving beside him. But there was like no
Come
car. They were just
Come on.
floating, and they were
Come on.
rolling. They were like spinners as he was walking.
That's not cool.
That's not
guys.
cool,
Come
Senior. That's not cool at all.
on. I mean, it's funny, but it's not cool. Oh no.
Shit's messed
We're gonna
up.
go even one step worse, and like his costume like
No.
doesn't fit. Like it's like
Too baggy for it?
no, it's too tight. From like
Oh, interesting. I don't know.
Alright,
It
never
wouldn't be
mind.
Too tight.
like he grew out of it. No, okay.
Didn't do it for me.
Yeah.
You were going so hot with that joke, and it just tanked right at the end there.
I mean,
Sorry,
I
buddy.
learned. I guess I learned from it.
Joke went Aquaman.
Maybe someone got it. Like I didn't even get it, but maybe someone got it. Maybe someone was like, "Let me know what the point of
Someone will send us a little shout out at Working Title Pod on Twitter,
Be like,
and
"I
then
got
they'll
it."
let you know that they really landed the joke with you, with them.
Nice.
rather.
Somebody please do that, even if they didn't land the joke.
That would be nice.
That'd be great. Just if somebody, acknowledged our presence.
I'm trying to remember if he ever evolved from the garbage can lid. Like if he
I
got
don't
like
think
a
he
cool
needed
piece
to,
of metal
because you can find a garbage can lid
anywhere.
on top of a garbage can, which you can find just about anywhere.
That's
Well,
true.
they're switching to plastic garbage cans, though.
Well, then he is shit out of luck, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, he is.
What are you gonna do then? I guess you could just statically charge an entire car at that point. Just
Yeah.
well,
then you
float
could
around
just-
on those El Camino rims.
Drive
after all.
that.
Just stand on top of a car and fly with it.
Yeah, why not?
That'd be the shit.
Hmm.
I've sat on the 405 so many times, just wishing I could push a button and it just like
Why
flies
wouldn't
over all those assholes.
you? Yeah. Oh, if only, right?
It's amazing how LA can be like 45 minutes or 3 hours. Like,
Yeah,
it's amazing.
literally depending on the time
Yeah.
of day.
One of the reasons I was kind of hesitant to come down here, but I don't really go into LA that often, so
Neither do I.
I'm not tripping.
Yeah, not really my thing.
Yeah. I was hoping
Wow.
one of you would jump in with something.
Oh,
I don't know.
I'm trying to scan.
The El Camino static shock thing sort of put me on hold.
Scan my
My brain is still trying to comprehend a spinning rim static shock.
I had something earlier, and wait, didn't I come in with it? I tried to.
Did we talk about Captain Canada? Was that us?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
Captain
that
Canada.
was.
That was on the
We
Avengers
never got
episode.
the superpowers. We said like a hockey stick or something like that.
Yeah, he had
I
a
was
hockey
thinking, like,
stick
what about,
and,
like,
a
you
curling, and a curling rock.
What if you just like shoot maple syrup in people's face?
Stick them to the wall.
Like Spider-Man?
I heard like Canada's like the best maple syrup. Like
Oh,
delicious maple syrup.
Canada has great maple
They've
syrup.
got
dude.
those great Canadian maple trees,
Yeah.
man. They're majestic and beautiful.
He either
Yeah.
uses that on his enemies or like that's how he rewards his sidekick. Like here you go.
Here you go,
We
buddy.
don't want that blood sugar to drop.
Yukon boy.
Yukon boy happens to be diabetic, so he has to have some maple syrup. But you know what?
It's the thought that
As it turns out, Yukon boy is serviced by Liberty Medical, and they will help you.
Awesome.
They will pay for your diabetes testing supplies.
Why do I feel like this is the second time we talked about Liberty Medical on the show?
Oh, because it is the second time we're talking about Liberty Medical. Working title, after hours shout out.
You talked about that on that show?
Liberty Medical, baby.
God, that episode is like a bastard child of mine.
Be that
That's
as
what after
it
hours-
may,
It is the Jon Snow of Working Title podcast.
I guess
Ooh,
it was
nice reference.
I don't know. I was the most critical of it, but it's like a supplement. It's like,
Hey man, I enjoyed it. It showed a different side of us. It showed some different friends.
It's like when you find an aborted fetus in a dumpster.
I don't think it's anything near like that.
And I don't
Nowhere.
think Mitch or me has done that. Maybe you, Senior, but
Yeah.
I've never come across an aborted
I was
fetus.
raised in New York City, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
you would have a different upbringing.
Okay.
God, dude. There was some,
Yeah, they don't abort fetuses
Here's the difference between
in
like
Seattle, or in the dumpster.
We do it in nice, clean clinics, man.
No, but like here's the difference between like hobos in New York City and hobos in California. I've experienced both, traumatized in two different situations. I was younger with my babysitter on the bus, this hobo comes onto the bus, drunk, disheveled, trench coat. He like walks up to me and just like coughs on me. It was like the most disgusting. And the bus driver, this just beefy black dude, was like, he just stopped. He's like, get the fuck off the bus. Da-da-da. Scared the guy off. So that's the difference. They're like scarier, more dangerous, maybe
Dirtier,
arguably more dangerous in New York City. And here, Santa Monica Boardwalk. All right, this guy had a shirt cut up to his belly button. He had like black like face paint, and he was behaving like a crow, chasing crows. It's just like a level of insanity out here that you just don't have there. Like you could probably talk, like they'll be like rambling on in New York, but you might be able to hold a conversation. Here, I don't know, man.
Talk about the crows.
He was just following creeps going like, ah, ah, and I was like just at the bus stop trying to like not make eye contact. This guy's like running around, flapping his arms. That's real. Like it's a real thing. I didn't make that up. He might still be there.
I don't know. It's just
I
like
got
artists
nothing.
that became homeless, like crazy artists. That's
there are definitely some people on the streets that are homeless that need some kind of help. Like there's the bag man back in Seattle on the Ave. He's been there for who knows how long. He just always has like plastic bags just stuffed into plastic bags and more plastic bags. He's got more plastic bags than you would ever need. Well,
I'm sorry, empty plastic bags stuffed into
Just-
plastic bags. That's what we're talking about.
yes. that's all.
Bagman.
He's got like he fills plastic bags with other plastic bags that he has, and he just carries them around, and he has them always. He's the bag man. That's his name. He's the bag
He's
man.
like a serial killer.
No,
No, he's just
Creepy
the
name,
bag
dude, the
man.
bag
he just
man. That's
picks up
creepy.
bags and he cleans the litter off the streets, I guess, because if he
I imagine
sees
like
a
a
bag,
guy
he'll
with like
pick
a
it
lunch bag on his head, like with a knife, who like walks.
up. No, he's much nicer than that. Nice old guy, white, snowy beard and long hair. You know, like
Santa
your
Claus,
quintessential
basically.
crazy homeless man.
Seattleians and your
Seattleites.
Seattleites and your celebrities.
Yeah,
You got some great ones.
Bagman.
Bagman,
Dave Matthews,
Dave Matthews.
Jimi Hendrix, Kurt Cobain.
Really?
Yeah,
Jimi
man.
Hendrix?
Jimi Hendrix was totally from Seattle. One of the greatest exports Seattle's ever had.
Yeah.
Next to
Bagman.
the
Bagman.
Bagman. Well, no, he's not an export. We keep him exclusive. All right.
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
Seattle
Bagman has
exclusive.
not done an international tour yet.
Mm-mm. Nor shall he. He's not in his
Oh,
contract.
Mitch, Taken.
Yes.
You just saw
What?
Taken, the movie?
I was watching it earlier today, yes. I've seen it before,
Oh.
and it's good stuff. But it's Taken, it's one of those movies that reminds you that there's a lot of stuff happening in the world that you forget about every
Yeah,
day.
like horrible shit.
Like Area 51.
Human trafficking, like...
Is Area 51 horrible?
That's,
I don't know. We don't know.
We don't know.
It could be.
I feel like it's just a spot for experimentation away from the eyes of the public.
Which could be horrible.
What if Area 51 is just like a nightclub for like all the gay like members of the Pentagon and whatnot? They're just like going off.
Who knows?
No?
Maybe there's some aliens there also, but it's also the gay members
Gay
of
aliens?
Congress.
Yeah.
Well, no,
They need,
they're
they
just
need,
like...
They have
need
love
asylum in
bots.
the universe.
they're
They
just-
have love bots.
Yeah.
Probably. At Area 51 already, they've got love bots there.
Can you imagine if aliens were just like so advanced and evolved, but they like the one thing they couldn't handle is homosexuality? they were like Confederate aliens, and then the gay aliens had to flee to Earth.
Who
Wow.
knows? That'd be crazy stuff.
Sounds like Iron Skies mixed with the
Brokeback
Civil
Mountain.
War.
What? Iron Sky is like I don't really know. It's just space Nazis.
It's Space Nazis.
That's all
Is
I
it out
say.
already or what?
It's out in a
coming
few
out-
places, I think.
Is it?
It's not in the U.S.
Oh, I do know that God Bless America is in select theaters across the country. Shout out to Tara Barr, a friend in the freshman theater community here.
Well,
She's a friend of mine. She just she co-starred in a movie that was released
Wow.
either yesterday or the day before. So congratulations to Tara. Maybe you'll hear this someday. I doubt it, but
If you do,
Bobcat Goldthwait, I hope your movie does well, and I look forward to seeing it. hopefully I'll get to see it at least. Try and get that thing on Netflix, so I'll definitely see it. But
Yeah.
I also hope to pay for a ticket and see it in theaters. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're welcome for that airtime. Shout outs to those people, those individuals.
Well, hey man, it's
Shout out to...
It's an interesting little film though. They bring up
What's
some
it about?
interesting points. It's a fellow gets diagnosed with like terminal cancer, and he just starts going around and he just starts cleaning up like indecency, impoliteness, or whatnot in like the United States. He's going around and he's like
He's trying to better the world around him.
He's like, this shit sucks. I'm gonna make it better by just killing the people that are making it worse.
Oh, I've heard about this.
That kind of stuff. It's God Bless America. Good little film. Take a peek. If you ever get a chance.
Might do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's I mean, it's an interesting little film put out there.
Yep. You know what I was thinking about, because you brought up Netflix, and I really wish that Netflix had like an option, like you can keep whatever your service is now with like the $8 a month for the streaming, but if they also had an option for like the latest, 1080p Blu-rays, where you could just pay like $4 and stream those movies for like 24 hours, I think that would be a great addition to Netflix.
Like an
instant access
like
to the stuff you really want to see that's like out in Redbox or whatever.
Yeah, like a new release 1-day rental fee kind of thing. That could be very lucrative for them, because they already have the customer base, and if they extend that to them, people are definitely gonna.
I'd be willing to do that. Like once a week, there's like a movie that like Girl with a Dragon Tattoo or something that comes out recently, and you want to see it on Netflix, so you'll pay those extra couple bucks.
I guess the only thing is that
it'd be very.
It would be it would be on their end where the risk is, because they're gonna have to pay for the rights to these movies, and then if people don't rent them,
isn't it just about a percentage thing, like a back end? I mean, like they make 50% and they make 50% or whatever, or 70-30, on the end of the distributors.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, when it comes to movie business, man, I got.
No, but I'm saying it doesn't have to be on whether or not, or like the traffic. It can just be individual purchases and a percentage.
True. I feel like usually it's more like a flat fee.
Yeah.
Plus percentages or something. Yeah. That would be my guess. That's what
I learned in advertising. It's all a combination of that stuff: commission, fees, markups, blah blah blah,
money,
blah blah blah. Darn.
It's good stuff. God. Sorry, I'm a little spacey today.
Come back down.
I had a lot of red wine. What?
I had a lot of wine earlier.
Today.
Yeah, man.
You're responsible. That's not professional of you.
You don't even know me.
Unprofessional, good sir.
What did I say?
Not professional.
Is that really wrong?
I don't think not professional would be wrong, just because unprofessional happens to also be a word.
Really?
I think both would work.
Sure.
Huh? Oh, okay.
I mean, technically speaking, saying someone's not professional is just a longer way of saying they're unprofessional. It's not wrong. It's
just... saying you're not professional would be like you're an amateur. Saying you're being unprofessional would mean that you are doing things...
It's true.
Out of a professional manner.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well done.
Booyah.
Yeah.
It sounds like Jake's trying to move in on my spot as the voice of reason on this show. Bastard.
I'm sorry, man.
No, I'm just playing. Seriously, though. Red wine. It's good stuff. It's good for you. I don't understand why it isn't more popular among
college kids.
I guess just Americans in general is really what I'm thinking.
You don't think it's popular?
Because the French drink it.
Where are you drawing from?
I guess more popular.
Everyone in my family I know drinks red wine, like at restaurants and stuff.
Yeah, my family drinks red wine.
I don't know, but I feel like in Italy there's the people that drink red wine like every day, and they're living to be like 100+ years because of all the antioxidants or whatever.
Yeah,
But
I bought some wine in Italy that was $15 for a bottle, and it was like so good. From what I hear, I mean, I bought it for family, not for me. But that's just the difference. Like, it's cheap but great.
Yeah, it's, I don't know. I mean, I guess if you're in a country where you're making so much of it, it's probably going to be a little bit cheaper, but also just better.
Dude, $2 Chuck.
$2 Chuck. What does that mean?
That's a $2 bottle of wine, made by Charles something. I don't remember.
Is it like a Trader Joe's?
It's like
Charles Shaw. Charles Shaw. $2
hillbillies
Chuck.
in overalls
Wait.
stopping on grade.
Wait. Charles Shaw, you're sure?
I think so.
Isn't Charles Shaw like the investment bank?
Maybe.
I feel like it is.
Well, anyways, there's a type of wine,
$2 Chuck.
$2 Chuck.
Fair enough.
It has an actual name, but the abbreviation is $2 Chuck because it's $2 bottle of wine.
Whoa.
How many meals do you guys have a day? Like, honestly.
Meals? Like, what do you mean meals? Like, how many times do I eat?
Yeah. Like,
well, because
all right. I want
meals. Like how
like a snack. Like, I want like a
meal.
You sit down and you have like multiple pieces of a meal. That
well, breakfast is usually yogurt and berries. Is that a meal?
Sure.
Okay. So I have 3 meals a day.
Well, yeah, what
three.
you would qualify for yourself as a meal. Like, I had lunch. You know what that means for you.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've been trying this thing where I'm trying to, like, eat, like, 300 calories, like, every 3 hours for, like, energy and metabolism. It's just, like, supposedly the best way to eat, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it would be, like, 5 or 6 meals if we're doing it that way. But if it's actually a meal, I would say 3 meals. You know what I'm saying? But it won't be, like, a fat burrito. It'll be, like, light and frequently, at least.
I don't really know. If I'm with my family or something and, like, food is readily available and I'm not broke and a college kid.
Okay, what about typically in college?
In college? Once.
1 meal a day? Is it just huge? Is it just like a fucking feast? No? You just don't eat?
I just don't eat.
Tell me what your 1 meal would be. Like, give me an example recently.
When there's no food in the fridge.
Don't tell me you just, like, fucking drink whiskey and pass
Couple
out.
bags of popcorn and whiskey. No.
Popcorn, dude, that's, like, the least nutritional.
Dude,
There's nothing
sometimes
there.
you just
have to put food in.
You just have to put food in your
I've
stomach.
I felt sick before. Like, I've been so hungry.
I got scurvy.
You know?
Before spring break, I got scurvy.
For real?
Actually, winter break.
God
before I came back from finals.
Like some third
there
world
was
shit.
There was no food in our house. And none of them, it was like, oh, there's 2 weeks left. We'll just, wait, hanging out. And they all had cars. All my roommates have cars. And so they go and they spend their money out and eat out. And I don't have any money. So I'm just like, fuck it.
Laziness, like.
And I got scurvy. And I came home and I'm like, Jake, what do you want? I'm like, I want a fucking salad.
What you wanted was some fucking vitamin C.
Exactly.
Dude, you could at least do yourself a favor and like, get a daily vitamin, man. In your body,
I have them now.
Okay.
My mom sent them back with me. I have vitamins
just,
now.
To me, like the logic of like, well, we've only got 2 weeks left. We don't need food. Like
That's
2
what they
weeks.
Did. That's what they did.
Yeah, you got to make those runs.
And
I hate going to the grocery store too, but you got to do it.
I mean, you can go 2 weeks without laundry, but 2 weeks without food, you're just being silly.
We had a fuck ton of popcorn, and now we don't.
Man. Like that level of neglect. Shit. So you're just like smoking cigarettes. Eating fucking popcorn.
Could have been.
Damn.
Hey,
over
I quit.
Did you learn from it? Oh, you quit cigarettes?
I quit.
Cool, man.
Good for you.
Thank you.
What takes up your oral fixation now?
Sucking cock.
Probably.
I quit that too, okay?
Oh, okay. So what are you on to now? Just cold turkey?
Anal
You know what I
anonymous.
mean?
Food.
Food is your oral fixation now. Be
Try
careful.
some gum, man.
Oral
Gum.
fixation? Gum?
Gum's a
Don't
good
do
one.
sugar-free gum, because then you'll get the runs.
Is that true?
I'm not gonna do
Fuck
sugar-free
you.
gum then.
Yeah.
I use sugar-free gum all the time.
But
How much you have to eat?
You're, what?
Like a ton.
Well, I mean, if you're like chewing gum in place,
All
like
day.
consistently,
Yeah, okay.
like in place of like chain smoking, then you're gonna. It's the sugar substitute.
I was
is
never
like
a chain
diuretic.
smoker.
No, you weren't.
I never
I
said
never
you were.
considered you a smoker. I would just like see you smoking, but I object to smoking.
No, I did. Yeah, I smoked.
I consider
You weren't
it.
like obnoxious.
I was
about
a smoker. I wasn't a chain smoker.
Never said
There's a
that.
difference. I'm saying it.
Fair enough.
chain smoking. I had something to
Children.
say. My mind just like popped off. I've been so fucking
What?
busy. God damn. Yesterday
too.
was like the first day where I could just chill out hardcore. And I slept like 12 hours. It was one of those things where it was like,
Nice.
and it was like eyes closed, eyes open. Like I was like, holy shit. You know, like it just caught me off guard. Just like
Wow.
pent up, just having so much work to do and finally being done. It felt
Wow.
great.
You're done?
I'm
you want to do all my work for me? I got a shit
I'm
ton
not
of stuff
done,
for you
but
to do.
my finals week is light. Like I have a
Wow.
presentation on Thursday, and then I have a take-home
Yeah.
final. It's not bad. And a project due for
Yeah,
us.
I've got 2 major things due by Monday, and then
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
2 more little things, and then a final, and then I'm done.
I have like 4 or 5 chapters of German assignments
Edge.
I have to do online.
Come back.
I'm
Sit up.
right here.
I'm
Why?
not getting your levels are too low.
Ha,
fuck.
fine.
You drunken bastard.
You drunk.
You
ass.
did look a
You're
little
probably
too
high.
shoveled. I smoked a spliff earlier today. Fuck you.
Haha.
You would never know, because I'm clear-headed
You
as
both,
fuck.
I'm clean off of my
Trying
vice.
to play like you're not inebriated.
I'm not.
Anyway, fair enough.
Modern life, bro.
God damn it! Now I don't remember what I was saying.
Batman. Batman.
Batman.
And he smokes
Isn't that
weed, by the
war?
way. He's got to be a stoner. Aquaman has to be a stoner.
Work
Work.
you had.
Oh yeah, like 5 chapters worth of online assignments in German I have to do, and then like 4 to 5 weeks worth of
Do you have like those online textbooks?
ethical readings. It's that
Ugh.
Kia. Yeah,
I had that
the
for
Kia
Spanish. I
textbook
hated
for
it.
German.
I mean,
I know how
You
to
don't-
do it, but I
yeah.
missed like the due dates on like 4 of the chapters, and then I probably missed the 5th chapters.
it
date
literally
too.
takes like 20 minutes if you do it right.
But I forgot.
But what like I did in Spanish is that I would not do it right, and then I would look, and it's like 20 exercises. You fucking bitch! Like I would flip out, and it would take hours and hours because I didn't
Guys,
manage my time.
you literally. I'm tempted not to say this because if I say this, then they will change Kia.
Oh no,
No,
no one.
no, we-
you think
we
any
know exactly
anyone
what it is.
academic is
We
gonna
know.
listen to this shit? Come on.
we know what it is.
Okay.
It's the
All right.
whole copy
Yeah.
and paste.
Yeah,
Oh,
come
to
on.
me, it's just I just put like a fucking letter in every one, and then I keep getting it wrong until it gives me all the right answers. And then I write it down in a notebook. And
Exactly.
Yeah,
Is that what we were trying to
Funny.
hide?
Yes.
that's what
I
he
was like,
trying
it
to
takes like
hide.
10
I mean, I don't give a
minutes.
shit. I'm done with language.
Kia
I'm
takes-
done with language, you motherfuckers. I don't care. Ruin it for everyone else.
I'm done with
I'm
German
looking
after
out
this
for the
semester.
future generations of
The
slackers.
future
Okay?
generations of slackers.
I'm not too terribly terrified because I'm done with German.
God,
this
I would be
semester.
such a piece of shit student if we had to go to libraries.
You don't want to.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just went to high five Mitch, and he has his hand
Don't.
In his pants?
knee deep in his
How did
crotch.
I know?
Okay, that would be impossible. Where the fuck is the knee on your hand?
Wrist deep in his crotch.
Hey man, it's called a rearrange. If you had any balls, you'd know what I
It's
was
called a
talking
re-rack,
about.
bro.
The re-rack.
It's also not what I said, but
Play a pocket pool.
I'll take that instead. Hey man, I never said I was playing pocket pool neither. You're
I-
putting words in my mouth.
I'm just
Hit the
that's
8
what I
ball,
was going
Jake,
off
and
of
it's
the
game over.
re-rack.
You know what I mean?
Hit the 8 ball.
AKA one of your testicles. Mitch.
Oh no.
I don't know.
I don't know if I
how
can
you
clarify my
masturbate.
joke.
He scratched. He
I
scratched.
I don't know how you guys masturbate, but I
I
don't
get
know
to put the
about
ball wherever I
hitting
want
one
now.
testicle more.
Oh,
I get to put
Shit.
the ball wherever I want.
So you put your ball somewhere and
scratched.
then you hit it, and so that's what gives you guys orgasm. You guys are fucking weird. I don't know
What the
about
fuck
you.
are you talking about?
What are you?
I'm just going off of what you're saying. You're talking about hitting
no,
the
we're talking
eight
about
ball and
hitting you in
shit.
the nuts, bro.
Yeah, you're talking about hitting yourself
No,
in the nuts.
hitting
Is what
you
you're
in
talking
the
about. You told me I'm playing pocket pool, so then you say hit the 8 ball. That's what's really gonna do it, right?
No, you
Hey.
lose if you hit the 8 ball. So that hurts.
Dr. Senior, look back in the recording, man. Check it.
8 ball is either
Check what he
you're hitting your nuts or heroin. Come on, man.
That doesn't
Yes,
make
it
any
does.
sense. Now you just brought
That
up
doesn't-
heroin
that
for no
doesn't
8
get
reason.
ball
me
heroin?
off.
Yes.
Nope. I
No.
don't know.
Oh.
I don't take heroin, Senior. Something you want to tell us?
My bones hurt.
I want to go watch Train Spotting.
Tell people on heroin, dude.
That's a crazy movie, by the way. When I took salvia, I had like the carpet experience.
Really?
Well, yeah, there's
Yeah.
the scene where he like sinks into the carpet and you can still see the
Whoa.
carpet. The ceiling started like wrapping around my field of vision, and then I was like, oh shit, it's cool. It's crazy shit.
It's amazing that we're like capable of that.
Salvia is legal, by the way.
Yeah, in
FYI.
some states it's not. Or I think it's
Well,
on its way out.
It's
I'm in
not from
California.
Miley Cyrus.
Who cares?
Well,
about
it just
this?
that just goes to show you that like every teen's a stupid teen. You know what I mean? Like there's really no
Yeah.
exemption, no matter who the fuck you are.
Of course.
Sarah
We're
Palin's
stupid
kid,
kids.
Bristol Palin.
Bristol Palin.
Bristol Palin. Oh, the irony of being a conservative politician with a
Pregnant teen
teen
daughter.
pregnant daughter.
So it's almost
know,
I feel like
who
it's
had
a
a reality
truism more
TV
than
show,
an
right?
irony. It just makes sense.
She was just on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, see?
Isn't it always like the repressed girls that like have to?
That's
That are the freaks.
The recoil is severe.
stereotypically yes.
Whiplash?
Whiplash,
Would that
recoil,
be-
both
okay,
work.
yeah.
Doesn't matter.
There was like a relapse? Oh, no. There's an actual term.
Whiplash works.
Whiplash.
Backlash is what you guys want.
Backlash, thank you.
Retaliation.
Yes. Counter-Strike.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw
Combo
gameplay footage for Ghost Recon Future Soldier. I want that
Yeah?
game badly. I loved Graw 2. I don't know if you guys.
I played Graw. I didn't play Graw 2.
I didn't play
either.
Graw 1. I played Graw 2.
I do know that there's a new gameplay trailer out for Assassin's Creed 3.
Oh,
And that's
Oh,
what
that's
I'm
the
looking
Native
forward
American one? Damn. I
To. Yes,
might.
sir.
There are good games
American
coming out this
Revolution.
summer. More than I have time for.
Well, don't worry about it this summer. It's
Okay.
it's holiday season.
it'll be
I
fun.
Am Alive is
November.
good. That's out this summer,
Which one?
I think. Or is it quarter 4?
Well,
one?
I'm not entirely sure. I Am Alive is still a full game.
yeah.
From what I heard, it had been reduced down to, well, not axed entirely, but it had gotten bumped down to like Xbox Live Arcade and
What?
Mhm.
PlayStation.
But is it gonna
Yeah,
be like
I don't-
bomb graphics? Or
apparently, yeah. The graphics are gonna be great. There's I Am Alive, which is gonna be, I think, bit smaller, and then there's also The Last of Us, which is coming out, which has Ellen Page is one of the stars.
man, I don't know.
Ellen Page is not actually one of the stars.
She is actually The Last of Us.
Yeah, the voice actress is not Ellen Page.
You're positive.
Yes. I know. I had to look it up because I was so excited.
Well,
Ellen Page.
she looks a
you like
shit
that
ton
girl?
like
She looks
Ellen
a
Page.
shit ton like Ellen Page, and she sounds a shit ton like Ellen Page. I was like,
What
I was
made you
all
excited
holy
about
shit. It's Ellen Page.
Do you,
I'm almost positive it's
I'm gonna
not
are you
Ellen
fond
Ellen Page.
of Ellen Page?
Yes.
She's cute.
Really?
Come
She's
on.
cute. Give
Oh,
me a
It's
break,
so
man.
vanilla to me. It's like
But
there's
she's
not
cute vanilla.
remotely. It's just everyone has their own opinion. To me, she's just not
Fair enough.
like not. There was no like quality of like.
I am a
yeah.
fan.
Okay, sure. I'm sure a lot of people are, especially the freaks and geeks. You know, is that where it came from? Freaks and geeks.
She wasn't in Freaks and
Are you
Geeks.
kidding me?
I'm
Ellen
not kidding you.
Page.
Ellen Page. She was probably not even alive during Freaks and Geeks, or she was like an infant.
Ellen Page is
The other
Juno.
girl looks like her,
Okay.
yes,
that's
but
what
no.
I did. Damn. When I
Don't
like saw
worry.
Inception, I thought that was the girl from Freaks and Geeks.
No, sir.
So okay, so she just kind of came from nowhere, or wherever.
She came from Juno. That's the first
Okay.
time I saw her.
Yeah. It's Juno and then Inception.
Yeah.
Damn.
What the fuck?
Yeah, right?
Ashley Johnson.
You gotta stay in
Who
it.
the fuck are you? What?
One of you at least.
What?
Yeah, like surfing on your phone and shit.
Oh.
Well, yeah, that's what
Ashley Johnson is the
Ashley-
voice of
Oh,
the
you were
girl
looking
in
at
The Last of
relevant.
Us.
Okay.
Yes, it is not against
I know.
what everyone chooses to believe just from watching the trailer. It is not Ellen Page.
Though she is a good voice actress.
She
I'll
was
say
also
that.
in The Avengers, apparently.
Whoa.
Fun
Who?
fact.
Ashley Johnson.
Ashley Johnson, the voice of Ellie from The Last of Us, was in the Avengers. Probably just an extra or something along those lines.
Well, let's check it out.
It didn't have a character name listed.
Oh,
it just
unlisted?
says actress. It doesn't have a name.
Yeah, she was probably just like an extra or a small dialogue part.
Yeah, I doubt anything really. Before it.
You guys like?
Still, I mean, Nolan North is pretty well known, and like he started out as a voice actor for video games. I feel like if Ashley Johnson were to be pulled onto a Marvel movie, it would be more for than just an actor or like an extra.
She was the waitress.
Oh shit! She was the girl that fell in love with Captain America at the end.
She wasn't a waitress. That was just some chick in a bank.
But she ran. If you watch, I watched it twice. Oh crap! We're gonna ruin it.
We ruined it last episode.
Yeah, I don't think she's the one.
I think I know who it is. Can I see the picture of Ashley Johnson?
No.
Just for my own satisfaction, please?
No.
Okay, I'll look it up myself.
Yeah, you will. So fuck you too.
Anyways.
Shawarma,
I was trying to think of a fucking, like, bomb-ass topic we could go into. I really wanted to get...
What do I have on my Safari for my iPhone? Working title podcast.
Porn. That was my...
No, that was the other tab.
Oh, sorry. Oh, God.
What about this?
I mean...
What?
No, when I was finding this article, I skimmed by something that talked about a giant, like, manta ray. It's like 25 feet wide and shit. Deep in the ocean.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds
it's just like
cool.
The fact that we haven't even discovered all the ocean, like, trips me out. Like, we, like, talk about space, but we're not even, like, we haven't even finished Earth.
I don't think, yeah. I mean, we haven't even finished the land of all of Earth yet, I think.
Probably.
I mean,
I can believe that.
I mean, we've clearly got, like, photographs from the air of everything, but I don't think we've literally...
What about things that are, like, underneath things also, that have been, like, built over and stuff?
True. I mean,
but, do you guys remember, like, Mega Shark and shit like that? That was, like, a real thing, like a shark that was, like, 100 feet long,
giant
50
octopus?
feet long.
Like, Megalodon?
Megalodon, is that what it's called?
Oh, yeah.
Megalodon.
It was, like, 50-foot long shark, and it was, like...
To me, like...
10 plus feet wide or something.
If something is that big, that means there was something that was formidable, like a formidable foe to that, right? There's a reason you have to get that big, like evolution-wise.
Yes, because otherwise, you know, why are you gonna grow that big? It takes so much energy to keep up that body.
Or maybe you have so much like inertia that it's...
Well, or maybe that's what it started out as, and then sharks streamlined down because they didn't need that much mass. Fuck you two.
That's right.
Ashley Johnson was the chick that fell in love with Captain America. I said it here on Working Title Podcast.
Which is like,
fuck you too, Jake.
Yes!
So happy.
It was a lucky fucking guess. You didn't know. You didn't know.
I did know.
You didn't know just from her name. You guessed.
No, not from her name,
assumed.
but from the title waitress.
You assumed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I assumed correctly.
Yeah. You also assumed fuck you. So there.
He's so mean.
Yeah, and you're so childish. You're also so cute.
That's why we're in the booth together. I can't do this to Senior. He'd beat me up.
Yeah, he'd just be like, fuck you, Jake, stop touching me.
No, possibly. It's inappropriate touching.
Yeah, don't touch. It's not professional.
We were just high-fiving.
Or, sorry, it was unprofessional. It's not
I can only see your tops. I can't see your bottoms. You guys could both be pantless over there.
We're re-racking.
Could be.
Space docking. Oh, you guys know what that is? One of you has to be uncircumcised.
I don't want to know.
Imagine, like,
thank you for... Please stop. Just stop, for God's sake.
It's like a rattlesnake shedding its skin going back in time.
No, stop it.
What the fuck are you talking about? Just stop with your rattlesnake and your space docks. I don't like it.
I think this is like amazingly... I don't know where it's coming from. We're like word wizards over here. Like
something's going on today, and I don't know.
Well, you're drunk.
Well, I was.
You know, Jake's battling homosexual tendencies, and
No, I'm battling cold turkey.
he's battling cold turkey. Oh.
He's battling the nicotine. Look at him go. He's fighting on.
And you already got high today.
Yeah, I'll probably get high again,
So,
motherfucker.
yeah. We're all just
How do you
sort
think
of
I'm
out
gonna
of it
shout
right
out on that
now.
bolognese?
The
Yeah,
bolognese.
it's medical. Anorexia.
Bolognese.
Bolognese.
Wait,
And
bolognese.
for anyone that knows what penne alla vodka is, it is the shit. Imagine cream sauce formulated with vodka.
Penne with vodka.
Yeah, but then they had
Yeah.
like bits of like ham, bacon type shit. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Prosciutto, man.
Is it? But it's like thick. It's like thick prosciutto.
Gnocchi.
And
Ooh,
chopped up like
thicker.
chunks. So creamy and delightful.
Pancetta?
I don't know. Maybe.
Probably
Type of
pancetta.
ham.
Because bacon was busy.
Type of ham.
Could be pancetta, yeah. I don't know. But oh god. Now I'm just thinking about my mom's homemade
Yeah.
carbonara.
My mom was a piece of shit chef. She was horrible. My dad was a better cook.
My entire family
Yeah, my
can
dad
cook.
was pretty good.
My mom was a great chef, but I limited her
My dad is
abilities
pretty good.
because I was such a picky eater. I
Mm.
feel bad. Fuck
See?
ant climb tree. That is the stupidest idea for a dessert ever. It's like you do something fucking weird with the noodles so that way they like arrange themselves in some way, and then you add like raisins to your
I heard
fucking.
ant climb tree. That's what I heard you say. I talking
Yeah.
about ants on a
That
log,
is what I said.
like a snack.
No, that's
Yeah.
celery.
No, I'm talking about fucking ant climb tree. It's like a pasta
Oh.
dish. It's terrible.
Really?
Fuck you, ant climb tree.
Remember when we were talking
See,
about
if I
finding
were-
rats and sewers and documenting it? Like, can we do
Ratting?
it? Like, no, in New York City. Like, fucking, like,
Oh.
yeah,
Rats.
dude, we'll be
Find
like
some
21st
ratkins.
century Ghostbusters. We'll have like those full
Yeah.
body suits.
Yeah.
What are we
We
gonna
could-
kill
we
the
could
rats
do-
with?
We could do the way we talked about the zombie apocalypse podcasting, how we'd still be going.
Yeah.
You know, we could
Oh,
set that
shit.
up. So we could be
I thought it would just
podcasting
be
while we're
filmed.
hunting giant
We have to
rats
get
in New York
helmets
City.
with the cameras on them.
Yeah. But we'll still be
Well,
podcasting.
we'd need audio too.
Yeah.
Same basic concept.
Yeah.
So
Ratting.
we'd probably go in with some kind of I don't know. Probably we could go in with shotguns or something.
Well,
Depends on if we're really hunting these things or if we're just tranquilizing them and putting them in like
Well,
giant rat
no,
like that.
trays.
No, man. We're fucking killing them.
Rat-
That's what I was saying. So let's go in with some fucking shotguns.
Yeah.
Some, I don't know,
I want like
M870 combat shotguns. What the fuck they're
Mossbergs.
called?
Mossberg's
What?
a brand
Yeah.
shotgun.
Yeah, sure, that one. I don't.
like a
I don't-
Spaz 12. I like a Spaz 12.
Yeah. That's what I meant to say.
I'm thinking blowgun. That's all you really need.
Gotcha.
That's all you really need for rats. Even a big one. Just get them right in the fucking forehead.
Poison
Yeah, I remember in
vodka.
Colorado, I had a crossbow.
Hey,
It was
Fallout.
like, or not a crossbow, a blowgun that was like 3 feet long. It was this shit and it had all these different types of darts. It was dangerous. Like, I would get trees and it would be like, zing, and it was like, yeah, it was
Shit.
serious shit. The Lord of the Flies.
Damn.
I don't know if they ever had blowguns, but
Yeah.
Well, even if they didn't, it's good
yeah,
imagery.
that's why
Yeah.
I love Colorado so much. Like the fucking air. I don't know about you guys, but I love the cold for some reason. Like it's like so refreshing to me. Like it's just like, you know, like it wakes you up no matter how you feel. You step outside. It's like fresh, minty air. It's
Yeah.
less available, but once
Yeah.
you acclimate, I think it's amazing.
I feel I tend to feel that way about rain also. But I mean,
like rain.
am
Yeah, I don't
coming
mind
from
rain
Seattle.
either. Especially in California, it gets nice and cool and
I hate sunlight.
sunlight.
I just hate a fuck
Yeah,
ton
me
of hot
too.
sunlight.
From Arizona, man. It's a vampire
Yeah.
kind, I guess.
Sorry.
Hey, would you
That's
guys
pretty
be
good
down to
things.
become vampires if you were given? What if you
No.
could be like Blade? Like you could be like,
If
You
you
could be
could be
good.
Blade, then I would be down in an instant.
I
That'd
guess.
be so cool.
I might go for the powers. Well, it depends on if I'm allowed to be in the sunlight and all that shit. Like whatever the
If
mythology
you're a
is.
daywalker. Well,
Oh,
I
weird.
mean, I feel like since I'm a daywalker ginger, I should automatically get the status of daywalker.
Or because you're a
vampire
ginger and you're pale already like me, you would not be able to handle the sun.
Well, maybe, but I had like this crazy, drunken, awesome idea, like last semester.
I can't wait
It
to
was
hear
awesome. It was like, okay, saying it now, it's gonna sound kind of Twilight-y gay and
Okay.
like lame like that, but it's like, oh, the genetic compound of like red hair combined with vampirism or whatever. It's like,
What is it?
I don't know. It was
Like
it was like combination werewolf, vampirism, government conspiracy. It seemed like a really awesome idea at the time. I can't explain
you
it
cannot
now.
explain it.
I don't
but
want
can
to.
not. Those,
Yeah,
I don't
even
want
know
to
what you
explain
were
it now
explaining.
because in my own head it sounds really dumb now. I realized that I was
Following
so
your
drunk
logic
when I
was
came
like
up with
someone
this.
just hurling like a bouncy ball just like down a hallway, and I was trying to follow it. Like that's what it was like.
There wasn't
I-
even anything to follow, man. Like,
Bounce
he
back
hadn't
and
even
forth,
started
different
explaining
thoughts.
it.
I thought
It's
about
like mental
explaining
Frogger.
it, and I
Mental Frogger.
just you have to go back sometimes. You're like, well, I'm gonna explain it. No, I'm not gonna explain it. I'm just gonna back off for a second, maybe move to the right, then try. No, I'm embarrassed I even brought it up. Let's move
There's
on,
something
shall we?
elegant about vampires, I guess, depending on the type.
No, but depending on the
Yeah.
lore.
Especially
I
like
think,
you guys ever
honestly-
see True Blood, like that show. It's a cool show.
All I know is that
It's down
Vampires
low.
and
That was
sex.
horrible.
That
I do
was
declare, but they're like cool, elegant Louisiana, but it's like a vampire. It's interesting.
wow.
I was like, that's where the
Some crazy
vampires
stuff.
would be. And, like, it makes sense. Like New Orleans and shit.
Interview with a Vampire agrees with that.
Yeah. Well, it just has
I
there's
mean,
so
yeah,
much
I guess,
history
like-
in that area. So much legacy.
It's like the whole. I guess it's like the Cajun voodoo zombie kind of like.
See, that's where I think zombies would
Mon-
sort of be from. Vampires
Voodoo
can be
zombies.
anywhere.
like Mitch said.
Specifically, would definitely be in the South.
Mm.
That was me. Or was that you?
That was
you.
me. Oh, I have to. What time are we
We're
at,
at
senior?
70 minutes, an hour and 10.
Nice.
Oh.
So we can go a little bit longer.
I have
Or
to
you
go.
can go. Me and Mitch
Oh, yeah,
will finish
sure.
up. Yeah, peace out, Jake.
Well, audience, it's been a lot of fun. Season 1.
Episode 5.
Keep it real. Working Title Podcast. Follow us on Twitter. Mitch, senior.
Yeah,
I'll
see
see
you in
you
a little bit.
guys. Yeah, take care.
Later, bro.
Later, bro.
Yeah, so Mitch, I was like avoiding, like I didn't even want to use the word
Jake has
season finale, you know.
the building.
You fucking do that. Elvis Presley over there. I didn't even want to use the word season finale because it implies like an absence, you know. And I don't even know if it was a good idea that it's going to be titled Working Title Summer School, but it kind of fits, and like it's going to be the same thing, you know, essentially. So
For the most part, I feel like it's just we're separating it in such a way that it like makes sense for us. It's not really. It's never is it going to be
Yeah.
anything really
No, it's
different.
not.
Even like
No.
After Hours is very
Yeah.
similar. It's just we're talking
Yeah.
with different people. That's all it is.
I mean, I think we're going to do every other week. I think that's what worked for Jake. If we do every other week, we could do an hour and a half probably. I mean, in terms,
Yeah,
and then
probably.
in between those weeks, I'll try to fill it up with like an After Hours or something like that.
Or something.
But
Who knows?
yeah. So what else is on our minds? This was unfortunately. I felt like our brains were a little slow today.
Today,
Even though I
well,
had my energy drink. I'm trying to make up for it.
Again, it happens. It's not so much the quality of the topics that people are here for. They're here for what our opinions are, I think. So it doesn't really matter what we
Hopefully.
talk about, or
I hope it's interesting.
What-
I mean,
yeah,
I hope
hopefully.
there's some.
hopefully we're saying some interesting things in all of this talk, and hopefully we're definitely saying some funny things at least. We
Right.
find them funny, so
Yeah, it's
So
you know, like I
fuck you
can't
guys.
imagine that there isn't like an audience out there. I mean, we're kind of an interesting demographic because like, who wants to hear like college students, kind of, but high schoolers and college students would probably want to hear college students.
I feel like college students, are a pretty good demographic that we could play to. You know, just because we're relatable, whereas a lot of other podcasts are done by.
Yeah, that's the thing is we're not like
Older.
famous people that decide to do a podcast. We're kind of starting from nothing,
Yeah.
and we need to build from there.
We're just podcasters that decided
Yeah.
to do a podcast. Yeah. But I don't know. As long as as people continue to have free speech, then I don't know. There's no stopping us, and there's no stopping progress.
Yeah, I was wondering what the limitations were on like podcasting, but it seems like almost nothing as far as well, I mean, right? The First Amendment's the First Amendment, so we should be able to speak about anything. But I'm wondering about like personal like admissions to certain things. You know, I'm wondering about.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. I guess that would the only thing about personal admissions is that then comes into a certain level of self-censorship. So, it's on us at that point to decide for ourselves rather than like. I mean, if we do know the rules, it'd be on us to decide at that point. Rather, I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking in circles.
Going back to the Blade type of comment, do you like those movies, the Blade movies?
Oh, the Blade
like
movies
them a
were
lot.
great. I think each of them really did what they wanted to do, as far as like.
I even like
movies
3,
go.
which was I guess the worst, because I liked Ryan Reynolds and Jessica Biel.
Was it
I don't
though?
know.
Was
I
it
don't
the
know.
worst?
Maybe 2
I
was.
think the introduction of Ryan Reynolds and Jessica Biel was well, I guess spoiler alert, but it's like the first
Right.
15 minutes, so it's not that big of a spoiler. But the loss of Chris Christopherson as a character, I think it was a big change that if they were going to try and bring back the series, it was the thing the series needed. And I really appreciate the Blade movies just because they're some of the first Marvel movies that
They
came
were
out.
Marvel movies too. Those are dark ass Marvel
Yeah.
movies.
Blade is a Marvel
I
superhero.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, they're some of the first to come out, and people forget about them all the time. And having seen all of them, I like having them part of the universe. It's unfortunate that Wesley's a little too old now to have Blade join the Avengers, but hey,
Yeah,
say love
I
you.
mean, and is he in jail still? Wesley Snipes, or is he out? Tax fraud.
Was he
Yeah,
tax evasion?
Not fraud.
He was tax
Evasion.
fraud. Wait, wasn't that or Wesley Snipes go also? I know MC Hammer did too.
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I
they kind
believe
of
it if you told me.
they Wesley Snipes and MC Hammer to me conjure like similar parts of the
Do they?
brain.
I can't even
They
visualize
don't
MC Hammer right
conjure.
now. Just pants, but not like
Just
a
pants, and I feel like he might have had glasses and like a Will Smith Fresh Prince,
Yeah.
flat top dude kind of thing. You know, classic
Yeah.
stuff.
Slim Jim look. Damn.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
a name to that haircut actually. And I had it.
I feel like it's a
Flat
flat
top,
top, but it I feel like there's some kind of distinguishing name that it gets when it's like more elevated off the top rather than just like the military flat top, which is also, who knows.
I'm waiting for the next Green Lantern movie. I'm waiting for them to make a new one. You know, a new. Because I feel like it doesn't make sense that there could be a Justice League movie. Because of success, I mean, and the kind of all the peripheral like movies, like the idea that they'll have to make another Green Lantern and this and that and that and that to kind of set it up if they employed the same business strategy.
The problem is, I don't think you're going to be able to generate as much interest in, like, this is going to sound sexist, but you're not going to generate as much interest in, like, a Wonder Woman
Maybe
movie,
they don't need to do
or
every character, but
true, but I mean,
But you're
that's
right.
she is a main character of the Justice League. That was one of, like, the big things that the Justice League
Superman,
had
too.
over, it's like, oh, look at this strong woman protagonist.
And the question
Here
is,
we
would
go.
they have to make like another Batman movie that's not Christopher Nolan to make it work? And would they have to do the same with the Superman movie, the Man of Steel movie? Because they can't necessarily just pull that. Like, that would be a weird fit to pull the Dark Knight Batman. Like, where is he? Like, that guy? And to put him in, that would be kind of an interesting, that would, you know, I don't know if that would fit.
I don't know. I feel like Christopher Nolan's Batman
Impeccable.
is it has to remain its
Yeah.
own universe. It can't.
So they would probably
it
have to
can't
do,
do
like,
any
a
like
reboot type movie, like a
yeah. So Justice League is nowhere near
And what is the
coming
tone
out.
of it?
If
Like, is it darker or not really? Or is it just
Justice
like a weird
League
mix?
in general, I mean, based purely off of the title, it's probably going to be something that's it's not going to be darker because it's the Justice League. It's not the Avengers who avenge wrongs done against the planet. It's the Justice League. They're going to proactively go forth promoting justice. So it's going to be, of course, the heroes triumph, and there's not going to be as many challenges probably. But, and again, though, you're going to have a lot of problems promoting the Justice League because you're going to have, like, how the hell are you going to promote the Martian Manhunter?
Well, how many characters are there? Because I don't even know.
Well, according to the animated Justice League TV show that I grew up with, it was Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, The Flash, the Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter, and Hawkgirl.
To me, you could stop after the Green Lantern. Flash, Batman, Superman, maybe Wonder Woman, and then
Martian Manhunter.
I don't know Martian Manhunter. Is he the blue guy?
He's
guy,
the green guy, yeah.
It's so vague, but it's there. Like, I remember watching this stuff.
Yeah, green guy, red eyes,
like,
weird
powers,
vague
right?
powers. Yeah, it's
But, like,
very vague as to,
like,
it's kind of like Superman, where he has, like, a whole bunch of them, and you're kind of like, how do they all connect together as powers?
Wasn't there, like, a moment where Batman fights Superman? Or there's, like, an evil Superman that...
There's definitely an evil Superman, and I feel like Batman has also fought
To
Superman
me, it's like,
at
how
some
the
point.
fuck does he even hold a candle to Superman?
Yeah,
He just has to use guile,
but I guess
like that.
I guess he has to depend on the fact that his suit is black and gray versus Superman's red
He
and
can
blue.
fly. But he has so much technology, maybe. Yeah.
He does, but the only advantage that Batman has is that Superman fucking gave him the kryptonite ring that Lex Luthor had.
Ooh, that's interesting.
So that's how Batman could beat the shit out of Superman. Because he has
Batman does
kryptonite
seem
ring,
like
so
someone
he
who
just
will
put it on.
always have that kind of one more trick up his sleeve. Like, he's a thinker.
He needs to
He's a
have that
thinker.
one
Like,
up
he's
on
really
everyone. Yeah.
Because he has to compensate for being only human. Yeah.
Not having a power. Yeah. So it's like, well, Superman's gotten out of control. I guess I'll have to take him down with my kryptonite ring. Or, the Hulk is raging particularly hard. I guess I'll have to use my counter gamma radiation to calm his spirit or whatever. Who knows? God.
We had that point.
I was thinking about how it's the last episode of the season, yada yada yada, and how it's just this year, man.
Dude. We did 5 episodes, 6 including After Hours, and it started like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but just the entire year in general, it's definitely the fastest year of my life so far, and that's scary because it's my current year, so it's just only going to get faster from here. But I don't know, man. There's just so many experiences this past year, and
dude, I feel like college just like swallows you and spits you out. It's like so fast, like every year.
Maybe I'll let you know after 4 what I think.
But I even think and sophomore year to me was only better because it was just like.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I do miss a certain sense of being like totally immersed in it. Like it was nice to have like sexy girls that were like my neighbors and shit. But just the level of independence once you start living off campus is like you really feel like an independent man, kind of that just goes to school.
I'm sure.
So that's you probably love that too. That change.
I'm certainly looking forward to living on my own. No doubt about that. If I ever find a place to live.
Are you still working on that?
Technically, yeah, I'm still homeless. I think I've got a spot.
You gotta lock it down.
But my plan B just fell through. So if my plan A doesn't get locked down by next
Yeah.
Friday or Saturday is the last day I'm in town, so hopefully I have it locked down.
I mean, you could
by
do
then.
it from somewhere
Otherwise,
else, like over the phone and stuff.
I could, but I really just
Yeah.
don't want to.
Hey, you know, you gotta do what you have to do, man. It's important, so.
Yeah. Oy vey.
Yeah, so I wanted to maybe just say a couple things, kind of reiterate the fact that we're not going away.
Let's do it.
We're just going to do this on a more
No.
relaxed basis. And we went a little longer today, kind of, cause for the special fact that it is kind of the end of the semester, you know. But yeah, I think we're going to do every other week. It's going to be about an hour and a half, maybe an hour 45, just because as far as storage space goes, if we're doing every other week, we could technically do 2 hours. Not saying that we could do that, but in terms of filling the quota, because there's
Right.
a limited amount of space. But
Right.
yeah, I mean, it was fun, and we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing, and
Just keep on being ourselves.
and we'll wind us down whenever Mitch gives me that look, that definitive. We're about done. We're about there. Follow us on Twitter. You know, give us topics. You know, help us become more interesting. You know, let's make this like an interactive thing.
At working title. At working title pod.
And
Yes.
YouTube, Vimeo, iTunes. Subscribing on iTunes is definitely the best way. Right after I put the videos up, it's literally like 10 minutes. Then you just hit refresh on your podcast directory, and the new video's there.
Yeah.
And then you can go to workingtitlepodcast.com to just check out everything else.
Potentially working on a Facebook page
Potentially.
soon, so that will probably, if one is getting made, it will be made before September of next
this
year.
Yeah, September.
This
yeah, I
year,
know.
yes. September, I guess
September 12th.
September of the new school year, 2012. Yes.
All right.
Well, Jake Villadol had already headed out, but this has been, you know, Mitch Young,
Adam Sr.
and yeah, it's been real fun talking with you guys, and hope you keep on listening.
We're going to see you soon. Soon, about a week or two. Stay tuned. You know what to do.
And happy trails.
Peace out.